I'm Jay Cleveland Payne, and this is 2-Minute Business Wisdom. I hope this week's message is one that you can personally use. The goal of a good advertising campaign is to inform a potential new customer of a product or service, its existence and availability. From there, its goal is to remind past customers and consumers of the product or service that continued existence and availability is there. That's it. Advertising is not some outwardly sorcery. It cannot put a person into a trance-like state and compel them to instantly leave their couch, get into their car, and drive to the store where they can obtain the product. A very good advertising campaign can put a message into a person's head and ensure that they will go out and buy that product in a certain amount of time, possibly from a certain specific place, but even that does not complete the full transaction. If an advertising campaign does a good job on its own, it sets up the waitress standing at a table waiting to take an order, or a person at the cash register ready to ring up the charge, or a salesman on the lot looking for that next customer, looking for that brand new car. They have to close the deal to complete the transaction and collect a payment. That is how an actual sale is done, and that is how actual business is conducted. Advertising is not magic. It is great. Is a tool effectively and sometimes not effectively to make or break your sales quota, but it cannot make and break your sales quota just by having an ad out there for the public. That was this week's 2-Minute Business Wisdom. These are way too many calls to action. Visit businessquestionsansweredhere.com to find more information about the 2-Minute Business Wisdom podcast or the Business Questions Answered Here podcast. Make contact with us through the website or by email at businessquestionsansweredhere@gmail.com. Follow us on social media at _BQAH on Twitter and Business Questions Answered Here on Facebook. Subscribe to our business education podcast wherever your favorite pods are cast, and be here next week for our next episode.